Hello Internet and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in the 3DS version. I checked twice and I guess the microphone is a bit eager now because I was in the wet area and I do hope that my wheezing laptop won't be recorded like that because I have a new setup. But the important thing is we are back in the 3DS version and no longer in the OBS malfunctioning version. No voiceover, and although it was a bit more relaxing for me to do it that way with voiceover and all that, because as you all know, I tend to trail off mid-sentence sometimes and then be a bit all over the place. That was not that bad actually with the voiceover. I think we all like it better that way, when my model is not a muted moving thing in the corner of the screen. We actually now did everything we can before the Shadow Temple in Ganondorf's castle. Up to the last temple actually, before it goes to the finale. And I surely won't get everything together now. In terms of the melody. No, but almost. Okay, now I'm completely out. Almost. But I admit, even in the N64 version, I have my difficulties with the Nocturne of Shadows. And yeah, the shopkeeper must think, what happened just now? Let's get right into it. I'm honest with you, as a kid this was goddamn epic for me. Also, like the name suggests, the Shadow Temple is dark stuff. It is, even without the lore, not really for the lighthearted in some cases. It's actually surprisingly dark for a kid's game. Zelda is definitely not for kids if you ask me when it comes to the lore. I try not to stand around that much. I also have the guide open for the Skulltulas. Like the sewer thingy under the well in Kakariko was a prison. This here was, or is-ish, the torturing chamber of the royal family actually. The one-eyed man who was able to see the truth, from which we have his eye in the form of the lens of truth, was brought here when he refused to not tell his magic secrets and all that, you could say, to be tortured. And at this point I tell you twice the warning, the lore of this temple and especially of its boss is goddamn dark. So you've been warned. Actually, it it is also suggested at some points that he was a musician or a bard, you could say, and I don't know if it's called a drummer when it comes to bards and not some band drummer. And this information is important-ish when it comes to the design of the boss. And as a torture method, while he still refused to reveal his secrets, he was hung upside down on his legs and was actually beheaded in the end, but his hands, so his ability to play music on his drums, were also chopped off. And when we arrive at the boss, please keep that in mind, because it also mirrors in the design of the boss. And I think we can all agree at this point, it is absolutely normal and understandable that his soul didn't find any peace, actually, and manifested himself in an evil entity. So yeah, and it will be obvious actually to you that that the Shadow Temple is a torturing chamber. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko village. Booyah. But we will need it a lot. As you can see, I also came prepared this time. There's Eye of Truth. The blue potion is more for magic than health. I mean, we have actually 3 fairies, so make my big face the skull of truth. The alternative is descent into the deep darkness. So, like I suggest, we have to point it that way. Oh, I'm sorry. No! No! Let's go on, because I don't know what will happen if we actually stop at the wrong skull. There we can't reach at this moment, but we have done it so far, at least. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Is here something? Yeah. Shadow Temple. Here's gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. What is hidden in the darkness twixt full of ill will. You can't see the way forward. Oh. Hey, we know that guy. Oh, and I also could equip the big Goron sword, actually. But I have to say I don't like to fight with it. Actually, although I don't use the shield, really. But I don't know. I think it's personal preference. Imagine being traumatized to death as a kid and now facing this guy again. Magic! And we already got the hover boots. You got the hover boots. With these mysterious boots you can hover above the ground. The downside? No traction. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there's no solid ground. Be brave and trust the boots. They said while being in this kind of environment. Yeah, just trust it. What could happen? I mean, of course, in this case, nothing will happen. Shadow Temple. Here's gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. So now we wanted to show us something. So, we have that. Actually don't know if there's anything left on this side of the temple, before heading, over to the other side. But we will see, I guess. No, actually not. I just put the bombs away. Are these bombable walls or... Ah, no, just fake walls. Let me see for a second into the guide because of the sculptures. Not that we already missed one or anything. So, okay, they sound, at least, a bit nasty. But we will see if they are actually, or simply sound not nice. So, I mean that helps actually a bit with the school to last panic mode. What I wanted to say is, this actually helps a little bit with the school to last, because one is actually in a room with 2 boxes. So, and like I know myself, one side of my brain is now thinking, yeah, now my time has come. I can prove to you that I'm not clumsy. Because you can actually dodge these in multiple ways, actually. One is more flexing like the other. But the most simple way which I will try to use during this room is simply rolling underneath them. But you all know how good I am when it comes to timing. But maybe we don't have it to actually. Oh. But hey, I hear Sculptula. That doesn't help with anything, I think. This wall, it is saying something. It says, if you want to see the ferry to the other world, come here. I mean, it is honest. Yeah, how was it with timing and me? I won't I won't even try. There it was. That was a punishment for me trying to flex. I don't actually think that we have to go down there because, at least in my opinion, I didn't saw anything that would make it work out in any way. Maybe it's simply a shortcut for later. Oh.